My friend, do you feel the world spinning at an unprecedented pace? Every morning your phone buzzes endlessly as messages flood in like a tidal wave. Work pressure, relationships, financial burdens. These weights seem to suffocate you. You lie in bed, yet your mind races like a carousel that never stops. This is the true portrait of our era. Anxiety has become the modern epidemic. But I must share with you an eternal truth. Your mindset determines your destiny. In my decades of studying success, I have uncovered an astounding secret. Those who rise from adversity share one common trait, a positive mindset. This positive mindset is not innate, it is a psychological capability that can be trained and cultivated. Just as muscles need exercise, your mindset requires deliberate practice. When you master the power of positive thinking, anxiety dissolves like shadows in the night. In its place comes inner peace and confidence in the future. I have seen too many people bury their futures with negative thinking. I have also witnessed countless ordinary individuals create extraordinary lives through positive mindset. Today, I will share with you this life-changing secret. Let this knowledge guide you from the quagmire of anxiety toward your destined path of glory. Remember, between success and failure often lies just one thought. That thought is your mindset. What then is a positive mindset? It is your ability to choose to view everything through a lens of positivity. As I have always emphasized in my core philosophy, thoughts control reality. Your thought patterns determine your life trajectory. This is not blind optimism or self-deception. Rather, it is maintaining belief in your ability to find solutions even when facing difficulties. Consider two individuals who lose their jobs simultaneously. The first thinks, "It's over. I will never find work again. I am such a failure." The second thinks, "This is an opportunity to reassess my career path." Same circumstance, different mindsets, drastically different outcomes. This is the power of positive thinking. In my research, I have identified three core elements of a positive mindset. First, believing in your power to change your circumstances. Second, focusing on solutions rather than problems. Third, seeking learning and growth opportunities in every setback. A negative mindset works in opposite ways. It convinces you of your helplessness, drowning you in a whirlpool of problems. It makes you interpret every failure as a denial of your self-worth. This mental pattern acts like a poison, slowly eroding your confidence and drive to act. Modern psychology confirms that our thought patterns directly influence our emotions and behaviors. When you habitually think positively, your brain forms new neural connections. These connections make it easier to generate positive emotions and motivation for action. Conversely, negative thinking reinforces destructive neural pathways, trapping you in a vicious cycle of defeat. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring real problems in life. Rather, it means approaching these challenges with a constructive and empowering perspective. When facing difficulties, never ask, "Why me?" Instead ask, "What can I learn from this?" Do not say, "I cannot do it," but declare, "I have not yet found the right method." This mental transformation, though seemingly simple, holds immense power. It awakens your inner potential and illuminates your path forward, even in the darkest adversity. Remember, a positive mindset is a choice, not a gift of birth. Every day, every moment, you have the power to choose positivity in facing life's challenges. Let us explore why modern humans are so susceptible to anxiety. At its core, anxiety is fear of future uncertainties. In our ancestors' time, threats were tangible and immediate. When a tiger charged, you either fled or fought. But modern threats are abstract and persistent. You worry about tomorrow's work performance. You fret about your children and about mortgage payments. These worries haunt your mind like persistent ghosts, robbing you of peace. Information overload is a primary source of modern anxiety. Daily, you process thousands of times more information than your grandparents ever did. Messages, news feeds, work emails, social media. Your brain operates like an overloaded computer on the verge of crashing. Competitive pressure emerges as the second source. In this globalized era, you compete not just with your neighbors, but with the entire world. This invisible pressure keeps your nerves constantly stretched. The comparison culture of social media represents the third source. Seeing others' success photos triggers anxiety. You question your worth, your deservingness of success. This comparison makes you forget your unique value. The rapid pace of modern life is the fourth source. Everything demands speed, quick success, instant wealth, immediate solution. Yet life's wisdom teaches us that good things require time to mature. When you rush success, anxiety follows like a shadow. Most critically, modern humans lack internal anchors. Our ancestors had religious faith, family traditions, clear social roles. These served as their spiritual foundations. Modern individuals often lack such spiritual pillars. When external changes accelerate, you feel lost and adrift. This psychological mechanism operates thus. When uncertainty strikes, your brain activates its alarm system. Your body releases stress hormones, keeping you hypervigilant. Short term, this mechanism helps you handle crises, but prolonged exposure exhausts both mind and body. The essence of anxiety is a flawed thinking pattern. It focuses your attention on things beyond your control. It immerses you in imaginary scenarios of disaster and catastrophe. It blinds you to the beauty of the present moment and the resources you already possess. Once you understand the root of anxiety, you discover the path to its cure. Now let's examine the power of positive mindset in emotional regulation from a psychological perspective. Over the past decade, scientists have confirmed through extensive research what I have always maintained: thoughts indeed have the power to transform reality. Let us first examine how emotions are generated. Psychologist Ellis introduced the renowned ABC theory. A represents the activating event, B represents your beliefs and thoughts, and C represents the consequential emotions. Most people believe that A directly leads to C, but the truth is B determines C. The same event, interpreted through different thoughts, produces different emotions. This explains why some individuals maintain optimism in adversity while others crumble. The power of a positive mindset lies in changing B, your thought patterns. When you train yourself to interpret events positively, your emotions naturally become more positive. Recent research in positive psychology has provided powerful scientific support for our position. Dr. Seligman's studies show that positive emotions expand our thought spectrum. When you are in a positive emotional state, your mind becomes more open and your thinking more creative. You see more possibilities and discover more solutions. Negative emotions, conversely, narrow your thinking and restrict your vision. The research on mindfulness therapy has yielded astounding results. Dr. Kabat-Zinn's mindfulness-based stress reduction has been proven to significantly decrease anxiety and depression. Those who engage in mindfulness training experience positive changes in their brain structure. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for emotional regulation, becomes more active, while the amygdala, which generates fear responses, becomes calmer. These discoveries confirm what I have always known to be true. Your thoughts not only change how you feel, but also alter your brain structure. The latest neuroscience research shows that positive thinking promotes neuroplasticity. When you practice positive thinking, your brain forms new neural connections. These connections make positive thinking more natural and effortless. Like walking, it requires deliberate practice at first, but eventually becomes instinctive. A positive mindset also reduces stress hormone levels in your body. When you are in a positive state, your body releases more endorphins and dopamine. These chemicals make you feel happy and content. Meanwhile, your cortisol levels decrease, indicating reduced stress. These physiological changes not only make you feel better, but also boost your immunity and health. The key to emotional regulation lies in cognitive restructuring. When facing difficulties, do not let your initial reaction control you. Stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, are there other ways to view this situation? What can this challenge teach me? Can I find opportunities for growth in this situation? This process of cognitive restructuring involves rewiring your neural pathways. Every time you choose a positive interpretation, you strengthen your pattern of positive thinking. A positive mindset ignites your power to take action. When you believe in your ability to change your circumstances, you gain the motivation to act. Action leads to results, and results build your confidence. This creates a powerful cycle of positive reinforcement. Conversely, a negative mindset traps you in learned helplessness. You begin to believe that nothing you do matters, so you choose inaction. This mindset causes you to miss opportunities for change, making your problems increasingly severe. Remember, your emotions are your choice. While you cannot control external events, you can master your response to them. This mastery is the wellspring of your inner power. Once you harness this power, anxiety becomes nothing but a memory of the past. Let me now reveal the core principles of positive thinking, the essence of my lifetime research. Among my 13 laws of success, 8 are particularly vital for managing emotions and conquering anxiety. Principle 1. Definite purpose. Anxiety often stems from lack of direction. When you do not know where you are going, every path seems threatening. But when you have a clear goal, obstacles become stepping stones toward your objective. Write down your goals with specificity, measurability, and time limits. Do not say, I want to succeed, but rather, I will increase my income by 30% within 1 year. A definite purpose serves as your lighthouse, guiding you through oceans of uncertainty. Principle 2, unwavering faith. Faith is the foundation of all achievement. You must believe in your ability to overcome challenges and reach your goals. This faith is not blind optimism, but a realistic assessment of your capabilities. Every morning, look in the mirror and declare, I am capable, I am valuable, I will succeed. Repeat these words until they become the voice within. Principle 3, positive autosuggestion. The words you speak to yourself shape your thought patterns. If you constantly say, I cannot, your subconscious mind accepts this message. If you say, I can, your subconscious mind works to find solutions. Create a set of positive affirmations and use them daily. For instance, I am getting better every day, and challenges make me stronger. Principle 4, focused mind. People with anxiety often have scattered thoughts and divided attention. You must train your focus to concentrate on what truly matters. When you focus on solving problems, you have no time for worry and anxiety. Spend 10 minutes daily practicing concentration, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or focused tasks. Principle 5, positive environment. Your environment shapes your mindset. If you constantly surround yourself with negative people, you will become negative yourself. If you consistently consume negative news, pessimism will inevitably follow. Choose positive friends, read uplifting books, and listen to inspiring music. Let your environment become the catalyst for your positive mindset. Principle 6, persistent action. Thoughts must transform into action to produce results. Many possess positive ideas but lack the courage to act. Create an action plan with specific daily tasks. Even small steps forward are superior to standing still. Action generates feedback, and feedback guides your direction. Principle 7, learning from failure. Failure is success's greatest teacher, and difficulties are opportunities for growth. When you encounter setbacks, view them not as defeats, but as lessons. Ask yourself, what has this failure taught me? How can I do better next time? This mental shift will transform failure into strength rather than despair. Principle 8, the attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful weapon against anxiety. When you focus on what you already possess, you worry less about what you might lose. Each evening, write down 3 things for which you are grateful. This simple habit will transform your mindset and make you more positive. These principles are not empty theories, but practical guides. Each principle requires consistent practice in your daily life. The beginning may be challenging, but persist, and these principles will become second nature. Remember, transformation is not instantaneous, but daily small changes accumulate into massive shifts. Now, let me provide you with a complete practical method to build a positive mindset and conquer anxiety. Step 1, self-awareness and emotional recording. You must first understand your emotional patterns. Keep a small notebook and record your emotional changes daily. When do you feel anxious? What triggers your anxiety? What thoughts occupy your mind? This recording will reveal patterns of anxiety and identify root causes. Step 2, positive self-talk and cognitive restructuring. When negative thoughts arise, immediately replace them with positive ones. Instead of saying, I am finished, say, this is a challenge I can handle. Rather than I am stupid, say, I am learning and improving every day. Continue this replacement exercise until positive thinking becomes your habit. Step 3, goal setting and positive affirmations. Spend 5 minutes each morning setting your daily goals. Make goals specific and achievable to create a sense of accomplishment. After completing goals, affirm yourself, I did well, I can accomplish anything. Step 4, gratitude practice and meditation. Apply the gratitude principle mentioned earlier combined with meditation. Then spend 10 minutes meditating, focusing on your breath to calm your mind. Step 5, building support systems and positive social connections. Find people who support and encourage you. Distance yourself from those who constantly complain and spread negativity. Join positive communities and grow alongside like-minded individuals. Remember, your social circle determines your mindset. Step 6. Physical exercise and health management. Mind and body are interconnected forces. Exercise for at least 30 minutes daily, whether walking, running, or practicing yoga. Physical activity releases endorphins, creating feelings of joy and satisfaction. Ensure adequate sleep and proper nutrition, as these form the foundation of a positive mindset. Step 7. Learning and growth. Continuously master new skills and challenge your capabilities. Each instance of learning and growth strengthens your confidence. When you recognize your progress, anxiety diminishes naturally. Step 8. The Hill System Implementation Process. Begin each morning with positive self-suggestion. Set clear objectives and create action plans. When facing obstacles, employ cognitive restructuring techniques. Each evening, reflect on your achievements and express gratitude for the day's experiences. Continue this process until it becomes your way of life. Step 9. Emergency response techniques. When anxiety strikes, immediately utilize the stop, breathe, think technique. Stop your current activity, take 3 deep breaths, then consider, is this worry rational? What actions can I take to improve the situation? What's the worst possible outcome, and can I handle it? This technique will help you regain composure quickly. Remember, these methods require consistent practice. Do not expect immediate results. With 30 days of dedicated implementation, you will witness remarkable changes. Your mindset will become increasingly positive, and your anxiety will significantly decrease. Let me share a real case study demonstrating how a positive mindset transformed lives. Case Study 1. Michael Jang, 32, project manager at an internet company. He had just experienced a major project failure. Team morale was low, and his supervisor had lost confidence in him. Every night he lay awake, replaying scenes of failure in his mind. He began doubting his abilities and worried about losing his job. Anxiety followed him like a shadow, preventing him from focusing on work, creating a vicious cycle. I taught him positive mindset techniques, and he began daily emotional tracking. He discovered his anxiety stemmed primarily from uncertainty about the future and self-doubt. I guided him through cognitive restructuring, redefining failure as an opportunity for learning. He began each morning declaring, I am capable, I am valuable, I will emerge stronger from this experience. After 1 month, his mindset underwent a fundamental transformation. He began actively analyzing the reasons for project failure and developed improvement plans. He proactively communicated with his supervisor, acknowledged mistakes, and presented his improvement strategy. His positive attitude influenced the team, reigniting their enthusiasm for work. 6 months later, he led the team to successfully complete an even larger project. His superiors took notice of his transformation and entrusted him with greater opportunities and responsibilities. Today, Michael Jang has become an indispensable cornerstone of his company, and his income has doubled. A positive mindset saved me, he says. It helped me emerge from the shadows of failure. Case Study 2. Lina, 28, freelancer. Lina works as a freelance writer, and the unstable income kept her in a constant state of anxiety. She worried about next month's rent, about finding clients, about whether she had made the right choice. This anxiety lowered her creative efficiency and led to procrastination, further worsening her situation. I taught her the methods of goal setting and action planning. She began setting specific daily work objectives, such as completing a certain word count or contacting a specific number of potential clients. She started a gratitude journal, recording daily small achievements and things to be thankful for. She joined a freelancer community and exchanged experiences with positive peers. Through consistent practice of positive thinking, her anxiety gradually diminished. Her work efficiency improved, and the quality of her work showed marked enhancement. Clients began seeking her out, and her income stabilized. More importantly, she rediscovered her passion for work and confidence in the future. Today, Lina has established her own studio, earning triple her previous monthly income. A positive mindset, she says, not only transformed my work life, but also changed the trajectory of my entire life. The common threads in these two cases are, they chose to change their mindset rather than complain about external circumstances. They persisted in practicing positive thinking until it became second nature. They transformed their anxiety into motivation for action. Most crucially, they proved that the power of positive thinking is real and achievable. My friend, you now possess the ultimate weapon to conquer anxiety, a positive mindset. But between knowing and doing lies a gap. That gap is called action. Starting today, make no more excuses. Do not say, I will start tomorrow. Do not say, I do not have time. The difference between success and failure lies in whether you are willing to change now. Remember, your mindset determines your destiny. Your thoughts control your reality. A positive mindset is not a luxury, but a necessity in modern life. It is your fundamental skill for surviving and succeeding in this challenging world. Starting today, make positive thinking your way of life. Make gratitude your habit and action your instinct. Trust me, in 30 days, you will be amazed by your transformation. In a year, you will thank yourself for the decision you make today. Now stand up, look in the mirror, and say, I choose a positive mindset. I choose a beautiful life. Your glorious life begins right now.